Peter is a strong American diesel. He was bought by the Fat Controller to help out with the heavy goods trains while Hank and Murdoch were being repaired. He was a kind and gentle engine, and he had made good friends with both steam engines and diesel engines. One day, Peter was feeling guilty. He was remembering something from long ago. I wish I had never done that to my poor brother. I was such a fool. Peter didn't know that Billy was close by, and he had overheard him. He was now wondering what Peter could have meant. A fool? I don't know what he means, but I'm gonna find out. Later, Billy met up with Dennis. Dennis, do you think Peter has done something wrong back in America? I don't know, Billy. What makes you say that? Well, I overheard him saying that he wishes that he had never done something to his brother, and I think Peter was so mad at him that he decided to scrap him. Oh dear, that doesn't sound like Peter at all. But why would he want to scrap his own brother? I don't know. Maybe something very serious happened between them, and Peter got so mad that he must have scrapped him. I think something must be done with him. Yes, I agree, Billy. Both engines agreed that something had to be done about Peter, but neither of them knew the true reason of what Peter was guilty for. Dennis told Percy, and then Percy told James, and then James told Gordon. By the afternoon, all the engines were talking about Peter and his guilt with his brother, but Henry and Diesel weren't buying it. Diesel, you're close friends with Peter. Surely you should know that Peter would never do something like that. I know, Henry. I mean, has anyone even asked Peter about his brother? I don't think so. Well, I'll ask him myself. Soon Diesel found Peter in a shed all by himself. Peter, if you don't mind me asking, I have heard that you've been feeling a bit guilty about something. Yes, I have been, Diesel. I've been thinking about what I did to my brother back in America. If it's okay, would you mind telling me about what happened? Sure, Diesel. A couple of years ago, when I was working in California with my brother, named John, we were getting our trains ready when John suddenly yelled at me to stop. I didn't listen to him, and I carried on pushing my trucks. I didn't realize that the points in front of me were set to John's track, and I crashed my trucks right into him. Luckily, no one was hurt, but John was badly damaged, and he was taken to the repair yards to be restored, and after a couple of months, he was back in service. But ever since that accident, I've been ever so guilty for the damage that my brother took. If I had listened to him to stop, then that accident would have never had happened. But how come you don't let those memories go by now? Because I keep those memories so that something like that would never happen again. And as for my guilt, it doesn't hurt that much, since me and John were friends again after he was repaired. Well, that's good to know. So you didn't scrap him. What? Me? Scrapping my own brother? I would never do such a thing. Where did you hear such rubbish? Diesel then told Peter about the rumor. That evening, the Fat Controller had some stern words for the engines. I have heard that one of you had started a rumor about Peter and one of his brothers. Now, may I tell you all that some information can lead to false confirmation. We cannot be satisfied until we have the correct evidence. So please, no more rumors. After hearing those strong words from the Fat Controller, the engines promised to never talk about Peter's origins again, especially Billy and Dennis, who had started the rumor in the first place. And from that day forward, Peter knew that he had a good friend in Diesel.